Hey, this is just a really short instructional video of how you can access the SST Podcasts, download them and even view the notes for them. We'll be uploading the podcasts throughout 2013 and they'll just be podcasts of our weekly services. Alright, hope this is helpful. Okay, so first things first. Find the software that you use to access the internet, whether it's Safari, Google Chrome, or even Firefox or Internet Explorer if you're really into sluggish and unsecure internet providers. Okay, so find that. So for me it's Google Chrome, so I'll just click on that. And then the next thing to do is just go straight to the church website, which is www.shorestreet.org. So whenever the web page comes up, you'll see this menu across the top here. And it's really easy to get into. Just over here you see podcasts, just click on that. Okay, so you'll get a new page loading up and it'll be look much like this here. The top of the page up here, as you can see here, there's an area where you can search for and refine your search if you have a particular sermon that you want to get to, or if you know one that you really want to find and listen to. But if not, just scroll on down and you'll see there's a list of sermons here, and here you can play them, or here you can look at the notes. So if you just want to play it simply, just click on that, it'll load up. And your volume controls over here, or if you want to pause it's over here, so I'm just going to turn up a bit.
Welcome to the Shore Street Presbyterian Church podcast for January 6, 2013. Today we begin a new series called The Blueprint to Prayer. And now it's over to Alvin Little.
Let's read the Bible together, because time is flying past here. Matthew 6 and first.
Okay, so that's how you can play it from there. Alternatively, you can go up here and you'll see the talk title, which for this one is The Lord's Prayer, and it's part 1. So if I want to click on that, I can go straight into that and it'll bring me up a different range of functions. Okay, so here you can see it's going to show you the title, what series it was in, what service it was at as well, and it'll just show you who was the minister that day. So here you can still get the download, or you can still get the notes to download. You can still play it straight from there. Over here you can click download, and that'll download it straight to your computer. So you can save it, listen to it, use it for whatever you want really. And even handier is here. It'll give you the actual Bible reading from that day, so it's really handy to have that beside you to go along with it, or even your own Bible is a lot handier. But and here it'll give you the sermon that came beforehand and the sermon that came after. So the sermon after is the Lord's Prayer part 2. So once you're done with this, click on that, it'll take you to the next one, and that's great. Or you can go up here and click on the series title, which is Blueprint to Prayer. So if I click here, it'll bring me up this new page, and that'll bring up all the sermons that were in that series. So here it's just part 1 and part 2, and that's that series done. So I can go and listen to those, or download them and look at the notes and all that sort of stuff there. So that's the first way of being able to access the podcast. There is another way if you want to use your iTunes account, so I'm just going to take you back to the podcast page. Okay, so if you scroll down here, you'll see this little orange button here, and it's to subscribe to the podcast. Now, if you don't have an iTunes account, I would advise you set one up. They're free, they're really handy for everything, for storing all your music and for getting podcasts like this. And simply, all that'll do is every time I upload a new podcast, your computer will automatically download that onto your computer for you to listen to, or put onto your phone or MP3 player and listen to whenever you want, whenever you're on the go, whenever you're on the move, just wherever. So if you really want to do that, if you haven't got an account, just set one up, or if you don't know how to, just get in touch with me. I'll leave my email address at the end of the video. So just click on All Sermons, iTunes, and it might ask you to launch the application. If it does, just hit launch, and that will bring you into your own iTunes software. And over here, as you can see, it's just starting to download that podcast for me. So that's really great. So this is a list of all the podcasts that I subscribe subscribe to. And down here, as you can see, Shore Street Presbyterian Church is there. It tells me that there's 10 episodes, so far we've only uploaded 10 talks, but we're going to upload every morning service and possibly some evening services from now on. So here you can just go down, you can see it lasts 26 minutes, there's a wee blurb about it, and there's just the date and just all the rest of them on down there. So say I want to see this Sunday, I want to hear this Sunday, so I just double click on that. And it's automatically going to play that for me, and that's stored in my computer for me to access whenever I want. So I hope this video was just a little bit of help, and just thanks for watching, and if you need any help just contact me on dean@shorestreet.org. Okay, thanks.